My name is Beyant. I am the CEO and founder of Extendly. And like Alex mentioned, Extendly is a white label support company that's been around for 4 years now. We're going on our fourth year here as of June 2nd. I'm excited to be here with you guys all, and excited to be sharing this journey of building the SaaS, the challenge that I've taken up of and doing it all by myself without any of our team members in Extendly. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So today's agenda, first off, what we're going to talk about is why we're doing this and the customer success obsession that we have at Extendly. And my build journey so far, and the fastest shortcut that you can also take advantage of, and how you can follow the journey alongside and perhaps build your own SaaS following without the guesswork as well. All right, a little bit of housekeeping here. Replays. Alex loves this question all the time.
The most common question.
Yes, there will be replays. We'll go ahead and try our best to get them sent out today, if at all possible. If not, they'll get sent out tomorrow. Use the Q&A if you want to make sure the Q&A feature inside Zoom. And if you want to make sure your question is answered and is not missed or lost in the chat there, if you have any questions. And then we'll have an opportunity for you to build alongside me as well with all the different assets that I'm using. You'll have the opportunity to take a look at the ultimate AI agency in a box snapshot system there.
Today, we're
And
going to be doing a big old giveaway. So, just for clarity, for anyone that came on the session today, just as a thank you for your time, obviously the most valuable asset you have, we're always grateful for it. And we want to really deliver. The main focus is providing value. That's how we operate, of course. But we also want to incentivize you, of course, to stick with it. So, at the end of the session, one lucky winner is going to be picked to get the actual snapshot that we're going to be sharing with you at the end of the session. Now, the way that it's going to work, just so you have clarity, is I'm screenshotting every person's name that's on the session right now, and I'm just going to throw it into Claude and have it pick out a random name. Okay. So there's no fake manipulation of it. It's just going to be if you're on the session when we're doing the giveaway, you're going to get the opportunity to get this snapshot. It's really, really an amazing snapshot. You're going to love it. Yeah, we're excited to share it with you. Ben, you want to dive into the disclaimer side?
yeah, absolutely. So just some legal stuff that our lawyers have started to tell me to make sure that it's in every presentation that we do. Um, Everything we discussed today is from my own experience, and I want to make sure that there is no way a promise that I'm making to you or to myself that there would be any success out of everything that I'm sharing, right? Your experience matters, my own experience matters, and we're all in different places, situations, resources available to us, skill sets, and everything. So, with that being said, the amount of time and effort you put in, the skills that you have, the experience that you have, all of that will be very different from the time and effort and skills that I have accumulated or someone else next to us in this Zoom room as well. And all of our results are going to be very different for those reasons. So, and hard work is absolutely required. Without the hard work, there's no possible way that you can take a shot at becoming a successful business. That's what I've learned over my last 20 years of experience, and I want to make sure you know about that as well. If you're not willing to put in the hard work and the dedication, the commitment that's required to become successful, I would strongly suggest not wasting your time at it, because you're going to waste a lot of money and time looking for possible shortcuts when there really aren't any without the hard work that's required. So that's that. With that being said, I do want to tell you on this journey, I am building this particular SaaS, the AI SaaS, so that one day we can exit. That's extremely important for me. And go ahead and drop an 8 in the chat if you think you want to be able to build a company that's sellable and you want to be able to exit as well. And if you are one of those folks that's dropping an 8 right now, then I want to tell you the way I'm positioning this entire SaaS build for myself, the experience that I'm going through, the assets that I'm building, the systems and processes to stand this thing up, and the delegation involved in it is all designed to be able to have smooth systems that can operate and run on their own. And it's systems that eventually sell, right? It's systems that companies or private equity companies or other aggregators purchase, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing here. And those are all the items I will be sharing, assets I will be sharing, especially with those customers that have the Ultimate AI Agency in a Box snapshot already. You'll get all of the assets there. Anyone else who is just on the ride to follow along, doesn't own the snapshot system, you'll see my daily recaps and see what I'm mentioning in those, and you'll feel free to copy those, but the assets are not included as part of that. So there's a few reasons we're doing this, and the first reason is, like I said, customer obsession is a very big thing here at Extendly for us, is to help you, our customers of Extendly, win as well, right? So that's why we're building this in public instead of doing this, in silent, which we definitely could have, but the reason for building it in public is to be able to share all the learnings back with you so that you can build a successful AI agency for yourself as well. And hopefully we can save you on a few costly mistakes that would get made otherwise, and remove some of the guesswork out of the way and give you more proven methods to be able to lean forward. And reason two is to become our very own case study, and doing it in public allows us to be extremely transparent and showcase proof that this is possible, that you can build with HighLevel, you can white label HighLevel and Extendly and stand up a business that that could run eventually on its own with minimal oversight. And then reason three is really to improve our own products. Again, customer obsession at Extendly is a big, big thing. We want to make sure our customers are successful utilizing our services. So what better way to do that by putting ourselves into your shoes of our customers and seeing from the side of, from the point of view of the customer, to see how our products are engaging with your customers, how they're helping you in your journey, and if there's any gaps that we see or possible ways to improve. Those are all the things I'm looking for so that we can actually make our products and services better as well, to be able to assist you more. Eventually, we want Extendly to be the go-to place where you sign up for HighLevel and you find Extendly, and it's a no-brainer decision to purchase an Extendly product or service, knowing that you're going to be able to succeed with it. And we've done the hard work on the back end to prove that fact as well. So that's the reason there. There is a brand scheme or a plan here, a secret reason that I want to share with you guys. And I think this is probably the first time I'm sharing it openly in public with everybody. That a lot of people have asked me, okay, what is really the big reason here? Why are you doing this? Why now? Um, so the plan is that we want to be able to acquire other SaaS companies inside HighLevel as well. And the reason for doing that is because I am positioning Extendly to be the largest HighLevel SaaS aggregator through acquisition. And the way for us to do that is to have identical SaaS companies that have followed our processes and systems that I'm building here using this launch of new AI to be able to allow you to duplicate those processes as well. So if the process are duplicated, it's really easy for us to come in and acquire that company and merge and be able to very smoothly transition into and continue moving forward. Versus normally when you go out there, you buy a software company, there's a bunch of back-end stuff involved. I know I've been there, I've done that with when we acquired ChatIQ and a few of the other companies. It's a nightmare to merge the technologies and all of that. But with HighLevel, the technology being the same across different companies, and if processes and offers are also the same, it makes it extremely easy for us at Extendly to be able to um, aggregate and acquire those companies together. Now,
One other One other
sorry, go
thought I
ahead.
want to add as well in terms of this concept, because I think it's really, really important. And I think you did a great job explaining it, Bant, that the idea of the agency roll up, like the AI roll up, is since there's so many companies that are using HighLevel as their back end of their AI, right? Inherently, those businesses are going to be more similar than AI SaaS that uses some other tool or technology altogether. The intention that Band is sharing vulnerably and transparently here is that Extendly wants to potentially purchase your AI agency if you follow through the process that he's sharing today, but it's not required, right? Ultimately, he's going to want to acquire significantly more AI agencies to have a larger sell and exit price, but there's no promise that that's going to happen. We don't want to set an expectation that, oh, if you buy the snapshot and do amazing and make a whole bunch of money, that one, we will buy it, or two, you have to sell it. Neither of those things are the case. But the best way to be acquired at the end of the day will be to leverage the AI snapshot that we're going to share towards the end and following the process that Bayant lays out today, because this is why he put in the time. A lot of people have asked over the last like month and a half, why is Bayant doing this with all the businesses he has? Like, what's the reasoning behind it, etc. And we've kind of shared it previously, but there's nothing to hide. We want to be very, very clear of what this looks like. Maybe in the next 6, 12, 18 months, you might see an email from Extendly, hey, can we buy your AI? This is something that they're very keen on. And the best way to do it is setting yourself up for success, being on this webinar, and then joining through the AI snapshot that we're going to share at the end of the session.
Yeah, the most important thing here is for us to be able to acquire from the processes and merge situation, acquire an identical business that has followed our processes, just so it's easier to smoothly transition over without having it loss of clientele because the company changed hands. So if you do want to sell or potentially do want to build to sell one day, then I would strongly urge follow the methods that I am building my AI agency on, and position yourself closely as possible. Now, you may change your mind that you want to continue building your company and just enjoy the MRR and the profits it's generating, which is completely fine. If that's the case, then I would feel great knowing that we helped someone build a livelihood company, which they're enjoying and continuing to run. Awesome job. Now, if you decide one day that you want to turn around and sell, we'll be here for you to potentially take a look at that deal. Now, if the negotiations and the deal structure all works out, then great, we'll purchase it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So that's also very, very clear to know that it is not guaranteed that you will get acquired. It all depends on everything that goes into place as well. Now, the ripple effect of all of this is that if we do everything successfully, we will win, you will win, Extendly wins because it would have improved its products and services as well, and everyone around, including the customers of all the companies, win as well by making sure their businesses are also automated using the platform. So now I'm on this SaaS journey, building all on my own, and I'm doing it all by myself, and I've done it within the last It hasn't been 30 days yet. So I originally planned that it'll take about 30 days for me to build and set up things. But I was using the Extendly AI agency in a box snapshot system. I was able to set things up in about a week. And all the tech stuff was just out of the way at that point. And what does it mean for me to be building this all by myself? This means literally one person, myself, my own time, in the whether it's early mornings, late nights, whatever time I have available, in between running Extendly and my other businesses, all that I'm able to afford to put in, and I don't have an employee or contractors to work for me, except utilizing Extendly as a customer. So using Extendly's support team and Extendly's white label onboarding team as a customer, just like all of you have access to, and utilizing Extendly's Ultimate AI Agency in a Box snapshot system. I'm not sending any emails to Extendly's list to go purchase my SaaS or using any business connections and networks within the Extendly side of the business. I'm doing all of this all myself, meaning my own prospecting, my own sales calls, my own demos. And when I start doing webinars, I'll be hosting those myself as well. And and any launch calls that are needed to be done, all of that is by myself only. And but using Extendly's white label support and done for you onboarding service on the back end. That's the only help I'm getting. And as I've shared, my action plan to capture this is twofold, this AI opportunity. One is to build this AI SaaS. And two, as I just said, Extendly, we're positioning Extendly to become the largest high-level SaaS aggregator through acquisition. I originally shared that plan back in 2023 with my team, very briefly. And over the last year and a half, we've been working on it very silently, and now is the time that you got to also know about it. So we're building this on HighLevel and Extendly, and I feel that it's the fastest way to build, and it's really a true proven shortcut to build on HighLevel by white labeling HighLevel and white labeling Extendly there. The focus is on three AI pillars, which is voice AI, text AI, and reviews AI. And that shortcut that I'm talking about is using the Extendly AI agency in a box snapshot, because it has all the necessary items in there in order for me to get up and running very, very quickly without me having to hire more people to build my website, build my automations, to write the copy and nurture sequences, designs, and all of that. All that is taken care of and built by the Extendly team already. And I've gone through it, I've installed it by myself through watching the course material, that instructions that the Extendly team has built. And they've done a phenomenal job of putting that together to make sure as long as you follow every step of the way, you get it up and running. And then there's onboarding available as well in case you needed help. So another question that I often get is, should we niche down or should we not? So my decision is I did not niche down, at least not yet. I niched into an offer, and that offer is AI. AI is the most powerful thing right now out there in the business world, and local businesses need it. Voice AI, text AI, and reviews AI is what I am leading with. I will be able to service almost any type of business out there. And eventually, we'll figure out which industries make the most sense to have dedicated offers towards, and then see if niching into those industries is necessary or not. And otherwise, the
Hey,
current, sorry, go ahead.
I muted him, Bant. You're good. Continue.
All right, perfect. So the current state of affairs is that the niche is the offer, the voice AI, text AI, and reviews AI. The 6 steps to launch Wahi AI was to make sure the brand logo, name, domain, and all of that is sorted out. Plug in the AI agency snapshot from Extendly, configure the AI agents so that they can provide demos on their own, the voice AI, the text, and then reviews to be able to reply to reviews. Set up the onboarding journey with Extendly and set up the Stripe slash the SaaS configurator pricing plans so that all the features load in as necessary when they purchase the appropriate plans. And then literally press launch. And what did well, I'll talk about what did I do to press launch in just a second. But I do want to share that I am not interested in rushing to scale this tomorrow. I'm not looking to have 10,000 customers in my SaaS in a year. I want to build for fulfillment, not for speed. Speed will definitely come in down the road as well. But currently, I want to be able to crawl, then walk and run and make sure it's done in a way where fulfillment stands so that the processes are scalable and we're not losing customers throughout the way, right? I often hear, I'm launching HighLevel tomorrow and I'm going to have 1,000 customers sign up for it within my first 1 week. That I feel is a terrible, terrible mistake without having fulfillment properly ran through and making sure that people are actually happy. So I'm going slow in the beginning, but we'll definitely speed up and you'll see the process of speeding up at that point as well. So over the next few slides, I'm going to share the entire recap of what I've done, the actions I've taken over the last 15 or so days, which is last 3 weeks. 1 to 5, day 1 to 5 is Monday through Friday. I'm not counting Saturdays and Sundays in my daily recaps here. But my mission was to launch a white label SaaS using HighLevel and Extendly's white label services, including the ultimate AI agency in a box snapshot, so that the customers can also follow along with it as well, by me being the only person uh, at the top to be able to lead the company. Now, so from day 1 to 5, what I've done so far is install the Ultimate AI Agency in a Box snapshot system, which is fully installed, up and running. It's been tested. Everything's working. All the links work, things of that nature as well. Customized the funnel to and the SaaS configurator for myself with the links and stuff that I wanted on there, the color scheme and all of that. Built in a wait list so that I can create the effect of a beta launch for the audience that I'm sharing this with. So the beta launch is the process that I'm going through, which is why join the wait list is live. It is still the only thing people are able to see directly on by visiting the homepage. I've set up the voice AI demo and a demo video, including the self-demoing AI agent. So when people call, it provides that demo on its own. And kicked off content marketing by organically posting on my own personal Facebook profile so that I can use my friends and family as the first few people that I engage with, so that I don't have to go sell to strangers right out of the gate while I am flushing out all the different ways. Even the sales pitch needs to be fully fleshed out for me first. So just talking to friends and family first and seeing what the objections they have and whether this is even a product they would be interested in or not. So, and in day 6 to 10, I started, in fact, I started the outreach immediately on day 1, and I didn't even have the snapshot set up at the time. I just pressed go and said, I want to start sharing with people and see if there's any interest before I spend any time into doing this thing. But there was interest, so I started to continue to work on. so far, by the end of, I don't remember if it was actually day 10 or end of day 15, we've got a total of 3 customers, 2 of them paying and one of them on a free trial. Um, through the content that I started posting, I had a client reach out to me, and that's how I earned that one of the 3 customers. 2 of them I reached out myself. I sent out a bunch of other messages and calls. Some of them I never got response to, which is perfectly fine. I just wanted to continue going, and not everybody's going to be interested in buying or even listening to me. So it's just consistency that I needed to implement, and I've kept um, continue to do that. And then I've started to explore people making their custom requests as well. So I had a customer come in wanting to build a website for themselves. I explored that a little bit. Then next week, I've got a call scheduled with them to see if we'll actually go forward with that or not. But it will be positioned with AI on the back end for their business. I'm not just going to take a website project to just for the heck of the cash flow there. But I will make sure that as long as there is a MRR attached to it, then it might be worth taking a look. Once I do that call, I'll update you guys to see how that went there. And because I kept running into the challenge of not having enough time, some of you guys who either have other businesses or have full-time jobs and are uh, positioning yourself to launch this business might be able to relate that you just don't have enough time. And me running Extendly and 3 other businesses, I don't have enough time in my day to be able to stand up this other business as well. So I constantly ran into in my daily recaps, I'd noticed myself saying, well, I didn't do anything today because I was busy with family, or I had this thing to do, or just didn't get a chance to do this or that. So I thought about it. I can't let this excuse continue to build in. I need to do something about it. Since we're building an AI SaaS company, why and I've been fairly done a great job in delegation in building companies and being able to delegate to team members as well. So I thought about it, why not build something that could be delegated to AI? So my first stab at delegating content production was using this app called Captions AI and building an AI twin of myself, which I've now used to successfully make several videos and posts on my social media. Instead of me showing up on the camera myself, it's my AI twin, looks identically like me, wears the same shirt every single day. But now I should probably record a few more. Um, but and it sounds exactly like me. I can tell it's an AI, but most people probably won't even be able to tell that it's an AI. Most important part though is that now I'm saving time that I didn't have, and continuing to make sure that people are hearing about this, and hopefully more and more opportunities will get created from there. And as I continue forward, I want to take a look at what are the other roadblocks and bottlenecks that I run into so I can delegate those to AI as well. And eventually, once I can afford it, and as enough MRR builds in, we'll definitely hire somebody because I want to get out of the day to day as fast as possible. Delegating and AI ops, there you go. I already just talked about 11 to 15. That's exactly what's going on. One thing I've been very, very consistent about is making sure that posts are their bases. And now I've actually doubled down on posting frequency so that they're being posted more frequently, I think twice a day right now, instead of just once a day, where before it was just a story. Now I'm doing stories, reels, and it's the same content that's just being repurposed, and a graphic design as well to continue to create the noise for my friends and family on my that are following me on my social media. And for that reason, a few more to me. And
So Ben, you're lagging a tiny bit. If you want to try to um, reload maybe, and I can continue from here for a minute. Just want to make sure that everyone can hear Bant.
uh,
Is anyone else hearing the lag too? Cool. Okay. Good, good. We're gonna give him a chance to circle back on here, and if not, I will take over for him, okay? This is why I'm here, to support.
can you hear me now, Alex?
I think we're good now. Let's try for a bit, and then if it's not working, I'll take over.
Okay, sounds good. So that's day 1 to 15. I ran into a little bit of an issue with one of the customers that I had signed up. It was an ice cream client, and the problem was he made the purchase and he did not sign up to the onboarding call. I had to actually chase him a little bit, but after successful chasing and messaging, he did book the call, and the Extendly team actually did the onboarding during the time I was on this vacation that I'm on. So it just happened yesterday. And then I checked in with him to see how things were. He was super impressed. And to add a cherry on top, the Extendly team actually upsold him on purchasing a domain, which was a complete surprise to me. And I didn't even know that could possibly even happen. So now I'm going to explore that opportunity a little bit more to see if we can do that for our other externally customers as well. And how can we utilize high-level domains to make it super, super sticky? Because we all know domains are super sticky, right? If you purchase a domain with your business name, you're not canceling that, and you're likely not even transferring it to another platform like GoDaddy or Namecheap. How many times we bought domains on those different platforms and they're still just there? I know I have some from years and years, and they're just still there on their individual areas where I bought them. So domains could potentially be that accidental unlock where they become a super sticky product and a reason why customers continue to do business with you and keep your subscription handy as well. And I'm going to explore that a little bit more with the Extendly team to see how we can offer that service to continue to offer that service to our customers as well, and not just an accidental unlock that I experienced one time. So that's part of what I mentioned earlier. We want to improve our services and see what the gaps are. This is exactly that: improving the services and seeing the gaps in real life in action here. So as the organic momentum has kicked in and the social media posting consistency and the commitment to building this thing has continued on, it's shifting into more people watching my reels and social content. I actually was looking at the insights just yesterday, or maybe a day before, and I noticed one of my reels had 1,000 views to it, and my original friends and family post that I had made got up to 5,000 views. So that means somehow the word is spreading, and people are watching what I'm doing here. In summary of this launch process, so far, 3 total customers, website and funnels are completely done. And in a few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like as well, and give you the inside of what my SaaS looks like and what my front end product looks like for customers. So I'll show you the website and the funnel there. It, in completing, so the SaaS configurator is completely set up. Demo AI agent is working. They're live. And I've tested them several times. I've actually had people call them and test them as well. So they're working fine. Daily social content is being posted every single day. Leads from that content are now turning into inbound as well. So far, 2 inbound leads from that content, which is exciting when you are a brand new business and all you can rely on is outbound. Your very first lead that comes in as inbound and then actually turns into a customer is a celebration moment. And I definitely did celebrate as well. Um, Hours invested so far, I think as of writing of this content, it was about 5 to 8 hours of time that I was able to put in, but now I'm probably closer to the 12 to 15-ish hour range. And team size is me, myself, and now my AI twin with the Extendly team on the back end to help me continue to build this SaaS. So if you're ready to build your own, um, go ahead and grab the Ultimate AI Snapshot. That's what I'm using. Watch my daily recaps. Join the weekly calls that I do on Mondays and build your own AI twin so you can scale faster as well. So if you're
Guys, so
ready
far,
to,
real quick, Bant. So far, guys, has this been valuable to kind of get the insight that Bant has been doing and leveraging his own AI SaaS? If so, can you let us know with a seven in the chat, please? Natasha asked where he's posting and which platforms. I dropped both his socials above, Natasha. Chris Witt, if you have that easily, can you just drop those again for everybody? It's his main Facebook page and the Facebook group. So
my
you can
yeah,
see his
my
update.
personal Facebook and my the updates, the daily recap updates I make are in the Extendly Facebook
Yes.
group. The AI SaaS building posts that I do, they're on my personal page. And I have one request for everybody watching. You are free to go take a look at everything that I'm posting, and comment and like and engage. Feel free to do that. Just don't mention high level. Don't be one of those and say, hey, isn't this a white level of high level? Right? Don't ruin it for me. Let me do what I'm doing and continue building this and continue sharing it with you guys as well.
All right, real quick, I dropped the personal profile and the Extendly group so you guys can check that out. And then also keep in mind, right? Just remember, this is not all roses and daisies, like Bant is saying. This is hard, right? This is not that easy.
Oh, yeah.
The real big reason Bant wanted to kind of prove it himself is we get a lot of questions from people on these webinars about like time required, and these are the situations with my resources, etc. Ban's got, two kids. He's on vacation right now, still doing this session. He's got two very successful companies. He's, a serial entrepreneur. He doesn't say no to any opportunities. It's kind of his main problem. He wanted to be like, I can do it. I can handle this. And then, he kind of takes the action. He's like, oh, wow, this is harder than I thought. But he's showing you how it's been easier for him with the limited time he has, 5 to 8 hours. You guys can do this. You are capable of it, and the snapshot's going to make it a lot easier. So if you want to see the entire SaaS setup and exactly how it's done, drop a five in the chat. We'll explain it and break it down, and we'll go from there. No, 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 he is outside. JP.
I'm actually
Someone, this is
here's
actually real life,
like
real.
I'm on
Band
a
has figured out a way to actually not be himself. He's actually AI banned right now. It's not even him. He's not even there. It's not real.
there we go. There we go.
All right, Ben, everyone's ready. Let's continue.
All right, awesome. So next up, sorry guys, hang on one second. My son just ran up to me. Here you go.
Oh, I love it. Amazing. I don't know if
All
anyone
right,
saw also, but my little man came up to me too and gave me a kiss while we were on this webinar. So I'm in the best mood ever. Let's keep going.
that's awesome. So if you're ready to see my entire AI SaaS setup, go ahead and drop a one in the chat, and I'll walk you through everything that I have set up on the front end and the back end
Hey,
as much as
no.
as much as I
I don't know
can.
how that guy keeps unmuting himself, but I've already muted him twice. You're good, but it's kind of funny. He said, "Hey, no." Like, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the setup. I think everyone else does though, Ban. So you're good.
Alrighty, sounds good. Sounds good. I think I see a lot of ones coming in,
There's a
so
lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
go do that. All right, so here's the first step that I took. I made a post on my friends and family. It's a friends and family post announcement to all the friends and family, telling them that, hey, I'm launching this thing called Wahi AI. If you're a business owner, This might be the most important post you see today. You can read the post and see. Feel free to take a screenshot of this and throw it in ChatGPT and tell it to transcribe you or whatever the case. If you want to copy and post it, just change out the Wahi AI parts and any other links that you see in there with your own company name. If you want to do that, I tagged myself and my wife in there so that we could spread the reach between the friends and family that we knew. Um, and that was able to get about 5,000 or so views on this post when I checked in the insights. I also made my profile public as well, so that way, if it reached out to their people that are interacting with me, people that are friends with me or my wife, and they shared it with somebody else or whatever the case is, it can also spread out. I think that's how the reach spread out. In terms of friends, I think I only have like a couple hundred friends on my Facebook profile. There's not a lot um, there. So that was my first step. The next, I put together, and by the way, at that time when I made that post, I didn't even have a website. So notice in my post, I don't even mention a URL in there at all. I just said, hey, comment interested if you're interested, and we'll chat. And next up, I built this page, and my concept was that, hey, I want to go into um, join the waitlist sort of model and do a beta launch where we're only onboarding X number of customers first. And then in the meantime, create a waitlist as well. So that, because remember, I want to go slow. I don't want to build 1,000 customers tomorrow. I want to build just a handful of customers, see their experience, make sure fulfillment's perfect, see what their objections are, what problems they run into before I go pitch to more customers and onboard more, right? Which is why right now I only have 3 customers at this time, and I'm not, scaling to like a million customers tomorrow. I won't do that for a while. So join the wait list came in, and here it provided enough details to them to be able to see what's there and watch a demo of what this whole AI concept is. Um, and some of them entered in their emails, and a lot of them didn't, which is perfectly fine. Um, I'm not I'm not looking to build 1,000 people join the wait list. It's just a stalling process that I want to use to create the feeling of the beta launch while I'm launching this startup. Here's the video that is on that page. And the section says, meet your virtual receptionist, Wahi AI, watch Wahi AI in action. And they can watch that demo video, and it's an AI talking to a person and providing a demo to showing them how voice AI would function for them. Website. This is the remaining of the website built. By the way, all of this is part of the Ultimate AI Agency in a Box snapshot. So, which is why I didn't spend a lot of time on building things from scratch. I just utilized that snapshot, installed it, and got things up and running for me. Join the waitlist was not part of the AI Agency in a Box snapshot at the time. I created that myself. We have now included that as part of the snapshot. So it's now available to all of our customers who's ever purchased the Ultimate AI Agency in a Box snapshot, or if you do, go purchase it now. So
Real quick, Bant, a lot of people are asking this. For clarity, the AI snapshot that Bant is referencing is what we're going to offer at the end of the webinar. We're just focusing on value first, but if you want to get the insight and the access to everything Bant is sharing so you don't have to build it yourself, which you totally have your right to do so, we're going to share that at the end. And also, if you stay to the end as well, we're going to pick one winner from the people here to give you the snapshot. Continue, Bant.
awesome. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so building this thing would have easily taken me 30, 60, 90 days, and then, fighting with contractors, Fiverr people, or, getting them to design things and write the copy and all of that. All that time was consolidated into just 7 days. In fact, setting up the snapshot process was about an hour worth of my time. Now, I was able to do it faster because I know HighLevel really, really well. If you're brand new or newer to HighLevel, or you're like Alex who doesn't understand tech that well, it might take,
Fact.
it might take you a little bit longer. But if you need help, the externally team's there to be able to help you as well. Notice on the top right image, that is the mega menu drop down. It has different industries there. So there's a few industries as part of the niche program. Either all businesses can click on a real estate focused, restaurant focused, salon focused, and not human, home services focused pages are there, just to kind of see which type of people come in more often. Then there's a pricing plan and the checkout pages. All of those are live as well. So people can go take a look at the prices, go to the checkout page, enter in their information, purchase, and move on to the next step. All that's part of the snapshot. It's done. Booking a demo on my calendar. That's also set up. They can click on book a demo and allows them to book a demo and time. And then the remaining automations on the back end also fire off. Here's a screenshot of some of the automations. This is only a few. There's more that the snapshot comes with. So I don't have to sit there, write out the emails and decide when to add a tag, when not to, when to add them into a pipeline, when to send them a message, when to send them an email. All of that's already done for me. So don't have to worry about any of that tech headache there. I reviewed them, made sure everything looked good, and I was good to go there. The social posts, here's a screenshot of the AI twin of me, and the graphic posts that I've started to post on my socials. So just letting continue to build that momentum, letting people know that this thing exists and it's there to stay. Reach out to me type of thing, or go to the website and see a demo. There's a lead gen ebook as part of the snapshot as well, as a lead magnet that's already pre-written and designed already as well, with nurture sequence on the back end to capture leads. So some of the key lessons here that I've learned thus far in my journey is that consistency compounds. Because I am very, very consistent on my social posting, although the engagement initially might be low, but it is building momentum. Perhaps it's building silent momentum. Nonetheless, it's building momentum, and I can see that already by other friends and family that I haven't reached out to yet, by already them reaching out to me, messaging me to inquire about, hey, what the heck is this thing? What are you doing? How can it help me? Type of thing, right? Using AI and delegation to cut out the excuse of, I don't have time. How the heck am I going to do this? And prospecting is extremely important in the beginning days. Outreach is your number one friend. So do outreach as well. What I did in my what I'm doing currently as well is I'm going through my personal phone contacts and taking a look at who in here are my friends and family that I know, or associates that I know that I can reach out to, that possibly own a business and may be interested in this product, and I'm giving them calls. That's why when I mentioned, I've sent out a lot of text messages, made a few calls, and some of them have not returned to my text messages yet, and some of them did get back, and that's how I landed the few customers that I've landed so far. All right. So with that being said, about 3.5 weeks in so far, and there's a lot more to learn. But I'm going to continue to delegate as much as I can to either AI or the externally team, so that I can focus my time on outreach, prospecting, and the sales as well.
So look,
Now,
y'all, if you want everything that Bant went through today, right? Every single thing that you need to launch your AI agency is provided to you inside of the snapshot. It really comes down to 5 specific elements, okay? The first one is the ultimate AI agency in a box snapshot. These are going to be the pre-built sales pages, the nurture sequences, and the calendar integration. All the stuff that Band had shared on how he set it up, it's already done for you. The amount of time that you're going to save from that is at least 10 hours, if not more than that. So you can go immediately to market and start selling, which is ultimately the main goal. Bant had also mentioned that he added the waitlist functionality as well. It's a pre-built funnel to drive attention. You can literally just copy and paste the same exact post he did. Again, you could have screenshot it before, but if you're in the actual, if you purchase this, you'll actually get it, of course, as well. And then also all the follow-up nurture sequences. These nurture sequences ensure that the people who sign up for the waitlist are ready to purchase once you actually launch it, which is obviously fantastic. The lead magnet that he just shared, it's included. It's really effective because it's not just an ebook that you can use for an opt-in page. It also works for nurture emails as well. So say you do a sales call, but then they don't purchase from you for some reason, you can send it to them as a gift thereafter and be like, hey, here's 7 ways you can leverage it. Just consider it before our next call. It's really, really effective. There's also going to be a demo video kind of breaking it all down for you to show you exactly step by step how to use it. There's a sales tool as well to ensure that you can actually know how to confidently sell this, whether you're going to be doing it monthly or quarterly, biannually or annually. It's going to be dependent on how you want to offer it specifically to your audience, your niche, the people you know. But there's an AI demo video that breaks down exactly how the process works, a script for it specifically step by step, and the unique pitch decks for multiple different niches, which is super valuable. And then on the client fulfillment side, you're going to get QR templates and voice AI agent templates so that you know how to do the fulfillment. Remember, at the end of the day, Extendly is going to be a client success company first and foremost. We want the same for you when you sell your service. We do not want you selling the AI employee and then not being able to deliver it. The element of the fulfillment is going to be critical. Knowing how to set up the voice AI for your clients is going to be the way that you can deliver a quality service. Yes, the AI will ultimately sell itself right now, but in order to retain the clients, you have to know how to do the fulfillment properly. And Extendly's made this, I don't know, 1,000 times easier. It's a little hyperbolic, but you get the point. Go to the next slide, please, Bant. You'll also be able to hear from Band every single Monday. If you are an Extendly user, a customer, Band does weekly update calls. So you guys were asking about where to find it. You get a resource specific to Band every single week. And this is the only way that you can get access to him every single week. And as someone who has had the benefit for over 2 years of speaking with Band almost every single day. He's incredible. I mean, the insights he shares is outstanding. If he did a great job on today's webinar, by the way, can you drop a 5 in the chat? Let him know that he did a really good job. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific exclusively for Extendly customers every single Monday. You'll get a weekly recap from him, any trends and updates in the industry, obviously high level and AI related, and answers to any questions you have. He is basically just an infinite resource of insight. If you want to purchase the AI Agency in a Box snapshot, you can do so at getextendly.com/AI. It's $24.95, but we have some very special bonuses for those of you that are on the session today, okay? The first bonus, and this is a big one, is 6 months of the plus 10 support plan, meaning when you bring on your clients to the AI, right, for your SaaS, they're going to have about 1,672 questions in the first 48 hours. That was hyperbole too, but as a joke, you're going to have a ton of questions that ultimately you will be the one that's responsible to actually answer them. Normally, this costs $299 per month to pay to Extendly. You get this included by purchasing the snapshot for 6 months, meaning for up to 10 clients, they will respond and support white labeled for you. This is their flagship service and really the most value that they provide at the company. It is incredible. The idea is for essentially $300 per month, you can have 10 clients, say you charge them $500 per month. You have a $5,000 a month recurring revenue business, and your service for fulfillment is $300. That's your cost, meaning you're profiting roughly $4,700. If you purchase for the next 25 people the AI Agency in a Box snapshot, you're going to get 6 months included with this. It is an incredible offer, but that's not all. I feel like the ShamWow guy, by the way. My beard is nicer though, and my hair is less, but that's okay. The second bonus, right? You also get 5 client white label onboardings. Now, what this means is when you get a client, you're going to have to onboard them yourself, meaning you're going to have to set up the AI, the demo. You're going to have to do a kickoff call with them, answer any questions. If you don't feel comfortable right now with explaining how the AI works, with the tech, with actually reselling them, what I call the second sale, right? Once someone buys from you, to make sure that they have a great experience on the kickoff is going to remove any buyer's remorse. Why don't you just have a company that knows exactly what they're doing for the onboardings? Again, 100% white labeled. So if you buy it and your company's name is Rise AI, when Extendly's team member gets on to do the onboardings, they are representing, you guessed it, Rise AI, or insert your white label agency name. Normally, these are $150 per onboarding. You're going to get 5 included in this investment. So the first 5 clients you get, Extendly will onboard them for you, included in your $24.95 investment, which is insane. I mean, it's literally incredible. But that's not all. Let's go to the next one.
And I just want to add here real quick, this offer that Alex is discussing is only available here on this webinar. It's not even available on our website. If you go to getextendly.com/AI, there is no mention of these bonuses at all there.
Love it. The other one, so again, this is the first 2 main bonuses, right? You're going to get the snapshot. You're going to get support for 6 months. You're going to get 5 onboardings. The total cost of this is about $5,000. You're getting roughly a 50% discount by investing into the snapshot, but you already know, what am I going to say? Drum roll. One more cherry on top, okay? Look, let's talk about the obvious elephant in the room. Many of you have wanted to be a part of the boot camps that we ran for the last few months, but we made a commitment, and when we say something, we back it up. We said that June was going to be the last boot camp for now, and so there is no AI boot camp in July. But what we're going to do to help you actually sell and build this most effectively moving forward, we're going to give you the recordings from June so you can watch both bands live updates, meaning like you heard like the recap today, but you can actually watch it live as he did in every single session, and you'll get these specific trainings, the best AI offer framework. So exactly what to include in the framing, what the pricing should be, how you should do it if you do quarterly or annually. It's a really, really amazing training. The AI employee setup training. So there's 2 of them, setting up the self-demoing AI and the agency snapshot. You're gonna get a prospecting and outreach training as well to teach you how to generate new sales right away so you can make money with this. That's the intention. We want you making money. The idea in ROI positioning is if you charge $1,000 setup per client, basically you need 3 clients to be profitable. It's pretty simple to be able to do that if you put in the work, right? There's also going to be an AI employee client and demo snapshot. That's the fulfillment one we were referencing. You're going to learn sales training from me specifically. So if you've ever seen me anywhere coaching sales, this is really what I do best. Many of you have worked with me previously in the session, so you know what I'm bringing to the table. This training is worth it in and of itself. And I know that's a little egotistical, but I've proven for the last 10 years to help people make more money and influence decisions ethically, not manipulating people and selling them snake oil, but honestly and effectively selling them something that they need help with. People suck at decision making. If you know how to help influence in their decisions so they buy from you, it's going to make them feel a lot more comfortable, and you will get that training. And it's a really, really, really good one. You're also going to get training on how to do warm calling and role playing for that as well. Most people don't want to pick up the phone. I get it. But if you don't have a lot of money right now to spend on ads, which will be the next training we reference, you're going to need to feel comfortable to do the uncomfortable things. You have to go in person. You have to call businesses. You have to follow up. And having the right frameworks for that is key. And that's going to be provided in the training as well. And then lastly, how to set up ads to do this. Now, we're not saying you need to spend $5,000 a month on ads. It will work for almost any budget, but the training is very detailed step by step on how to set up and run ads effectively so you can scale your AI agency. This is the one last cherry on top. Next slide, Bam, for me, please. So everything that's included, okay, is going to be the snapshot itself, the support for 6 months, 5 onboardings, and the bootcamp recordings from June, worth more than $6,034. You're getting about $3,500 in savings for the next 25 people. If you go to getextendly.com/AI and invest into this at $24.95, you will get the entire snapshot, all the support, the onboardings, and the recordings. You will never see this offer anywhere else. It is only for this webinar, and it's only for the first 25 people. If you want this, this is the right opportunity. Again, ROI positioning is roughly 3 clients and you're profitable. Roughly 3 clients. That's what you're looking at, really pretty simply, Anything else, Bant, you want to add to that?
Nope, that's you've covered everything. I do want to state again that if you go to the getextendly.com/AI page, you're not going to find this offer on there. That's because it's specially for this particular webinar here. So, and it's only available to 25 people. Once it's done, it's done. Thereafter, the bonuses that Alex has mentioned will be gone. You still have the ability to go purchase a snapshot at any time for as long as it's there. But for the first 25 folks, you were making it really a no-brainer for you to get access to it at a lower cost and be able to help build your AI agency along with it as well. You won't have to pay for extra support. You won't have to pay for extra onboardings. All of those will just be provided to you as part of this purchase. And the setup of your AI with the website and all the nurture sequences and all that through the snapshot will be available to you as well.
A couple
And
people have
as
also asked about the bootcamp recordings. That is only available for today in the actual investment as a bonus. You cannot get the bootcamp recordings anywhere else. This is the only way to do it. This is the only
Correct.
way.
The boot camp is no the live boot camp is done and away with. It is not available. You can't go to our website. You can't purchase it anywhere. If you buy the snapshot by itself, it doesn't come as part of it either. The one thing you do get when you purchase a snapshot is the snapshot itself and the and how to get started, the tutorials, the instructions how to set up your snapshot there, either on your own or through the help of the externally team. But the boot camp is not part of that.
Okay, a couple things. One, we're gonna do the giveaway in about 2 minutes, so you'll see that in a second. I already put it into Claude, and I'll tell you who won in 2 minutes. In terms of how do we know if we're part of the first 25? If you purchase it now, you should be fine. You should be completely fine. But we'll give you guys an update as we go along. And then someone asked, when does the clock start, Band, with the bonuses, particularly the 6 months of support if we buy it today?
Generally, it starts immediately when you make the purchase. But if there's a special use case, we're always very, lenient with our clients. If there's a special use case, and you say, "Hey, I want to delay the start for a month or something," just reach out to our customer success team, and they'll help you out.
Someone asked that the link redirects to their website. How do I get the bonuses? Once you make the purchase, the team will reach out to you and provide you with the additional bonuses, the onboardings, the done for you support, and the our white label support and the recordings as well. Okay.
There's
Just
an
for
automation
clarity.
in place that you'll receive an email, and to redeem your bonuses, you'll receive a coupon code that'll be unique to you. You'll be able to go to that particular link, grab the onboardings, the 6 months of service, and that'll come through once you receive that email after you make the purchase on this. And the first 25 people are going to get that email um, there.
So someone asked to recap the bonuses, so I'll do it again. So first, you're going to have 6 months of white label tech support. That's the flagship service of Extendly. So when you get a client and they want to ask you any questions about how the AI works, how your high-level SaaS works, any questions about tech, it will go directly to Extendly's support team instead of yours, and it will be white labeled under your business name. So they will never break the white label. They'll never say that this is high level. They'll never say that this is Extendly. They'll use your business's name. This is an incredibly valuable service because ultimately this is the fulfillment cost. If you have to do it yourself, obviously that's very challenging, but you'd have to pay someone to do it. It's going to cost significantly more than $300 per month for someone to do that. So keep that in mind, number one. Number two will be the done for you onboardings, meaning for the first 5 clients you bring on, Extendly will onboard them for you step by step, recording the presentations. There's 2 separate onboarding calls for the tech side of things to make sure your clients that purchased have no buyer's remorse and feel very excited about working with you. So that will be included as well. And then lastly is the June bootcamp recordings where you can watch Ban's live growth in his new Wahi AI SaaS business that he recapped today, breaking down some of the most important trainings for how to set up the snapshots and also prospecting and sales trainings as well, including my sales training, which will be very beneficial for you. Okay. So hopefully that helps. What's Extendly for those that are new here? Extendly is a white label support company and they do onboardings as well. And they built this snapshot to help you build a better AI agency with high level. Okay. Hopefully that supports and makes sense for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. There's no bad or wrong questions. We're here to support in any way we can. Let's do the thing that you guys came for. Can we get a drum roll, please? Can I get a bunch of twos in the chat? And I need to make sure that the person is still here. So let me go check that really quick. Hold on one second. All right, let's see. Let's see.
And remember, you have to be live to
They're
win
here.
this.
They're here.
And
They're here. They're here. Okay, cool. Last time, I just want to say, look, I'm not a perfect person by any means, but I am a person of integrity, and that really matters to me. Last time I got called out saying that I made it up. So this time I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to share my screen so you could see it. Here we are, Claude itself. I went through all 13 images. I screenshotted every person, collected every single name to ensure everyone had a completely fair shot. The winner is Ivan Guzman. You have done it. You have won it. You are the winner of the snapshot. Super excited for you, Ivan. Hope you love it and enjoy it and use it in good health, man. That's the most important thing. So, see, nobody
congratulations,
can say that
Ivan.
I made it up. Ivan Guzman. There you go. There you go. There you go. Boom shakalaka. All right,
Ivan,
for
you are
everybody
going
else,
to
buy
be.
it. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Bant.
I just wanted to say, Ivan, you're gonna receive an email from Jennifer, and she'll share how you're going to get access to that snapshot, and everything else. And any other question you may have thereafter, we'll handle those as well. So look out for an email, most likely tomorrow, from Jennifer, from our team at Extendly, and she'll share how you'll get access to that snapshot.
My favorite comments, by the way, is congrats. Did you mean Irene? Sent by Irene, by the way. That's genius. Hilarious. Very, very funny. Is there any other questions anyone has for us today?
There are a few questions in the Q&A.
Okie
Uh,
dokie.
Open that up. All right. Ernie's asking, Beyond, have you been using the social media tool in HighLevel to schedule all your social media posts, or are you doing everything manually? Ernie, I am not using the social planner inside HighLevel because these are not going on my business page. They're going on my personal profile. If I was doing it on the business page, I would definitely be using that. But I don't think you can use that for personal pages. If you can, then let me know. I'll definitely start using it immediately. But for now, I'm just scheduling them directly on Facebook itself.
Someone asked where to buy. So again, it's getextendly.com/AI. I'll drop the link for you guys again. We still have a few remaining options and opportunities for you to get the bonuses. Okay, so just for clarity, if you want those bonuses, you can. The niche specific snapshots, it's the sales pages, right? So it's like the real estate, home services, med spas. I'm missing one. Restaurants? Oh, I did it. Restaurants. Those are the four, and then there's a non-niche specific one as well. Yes, Jerry, we'll send you the recording of it. Band, why did you settle on captions AI versus others?
Um, so I looked at two of them. I looked at HeyGen and Captions. And as I was looking up, hey, what are the best AIs to create an AI twin? Captions was the first app that I looked at. And I took I think it was a 3-day trial or something that they do. Created, it was just really, really simple and easy to use, and I could use it from my phone. And so I just settled for that. Then I'm like, you know what? I still got to look at HeyGen. Looked at HeyGen, especially because I know a lot of people had talked about it as well. And so looked at HeyGen, but it was a video. I'm sorry, it was a picture that you could put in, and it would kind of make you as a talking head type of a feeling, instead of a real person talking, and your head moving and all of that, eyes blinking, things like that as well. And that's what Caption did for me. So I settled for Caption and said I'm just going to use this, and it was $10 a month. Um, Not expensive at all to use it. I think it was a Captions Pro plan is what I got started with um, on that.
Someone asked if there's an Australian accent in the voice AI. I'm assuming yes, right,
There is,
Ben?
there is,
Okay.
yes.
Look at me. I knew some tech answer. Woo. So proud of myself. Even though I had to confirm it with you. So I guess that kind of takes away from the whole point of what I just said. But anyways, couple people have asked, like, what if you're completely new to high level? Like, will I get the support that I'm looking for? So let's make this point clear, right? High level is a very big sandbox and can be very, very challenging, even for very technically oriented people. The whole concept of the AI snapshot is that all the elements that you need to use the AI components of high level to start using that as a sellable asset is included for you. And you'll have the support from Extendly to make it a lot easier. So the answer is yes, it will make this much simpler. Does that mean it is simple? No. Is that clear? Right? This is
Yeah.
complicated. High level is complicated, but in a general sense, right? You're not going to be able to set it up as fast as Bayant was, right? Because like he knows this stuff obviously like the back of his hand, but I myself, who's very not tech savvy, frankly, have seen all of the videos. Obviously I've been part of the boot camps. I know the entire process, and even for me, who's again just really really struggle with high level, and I've been using it since 2020, so it's been a while. They've made it much easier. If you want to go through this in any way and you have the capability of making the 24.95 investment and getting the access to the bonuses, I'd strongly recommend it if you intend on selling this for about $1,000 setup, $500 per month. If you want to dabble it on your own, it's going to take you probably 3 to 6 months with limited growth. And then maybe by that time, selling the AI will be a little bit harder. So those are just some of the considerations you should have. And anything else we can clarify for you, we will.
Yeah, and also, guys, I would not wait on this AI opportunity. Whether you use our product to launch yours or you do it on your own, one thing you should definitely decide on is whether you're going to do it or not, right? Because 6 months ago, there was much less competition than there is today. Today, there's already every other app is an AI app, and everyone's offering services, including thousands of other high levelers to with the same exact tech that we have access to local businesses, right? So it's the time to make an impact and lock in your customers is right now. It's not in 6 months from now. So if you get started today, in 6 months from now, the folks that are getting started at that time, that'll be the best time for them to get started, but you'll be 6 months ahead and you would have compounded speed against them much faster. And sometimes I feel like I should have done this whole challenge thing 6 months ago instead of starting now. Would have had a
The
lot more
most
results
classic comment.
to to do with. Anyways, continuing on, can you share more about the demo AI agent you mentioned? So, Irene, the voice AI demo agent is a pre-built demo agent that is inside the snapshot, and it is meant to provide a demo to your customers. So, when someone calls in inquiring about, hey, how the heck does this thing work? Can you tell me more about your company? It guides them into a demonstration of how voice AI would work if it was installed inside their business. It learns, it asks them a couple questions, learns about their business, and then it goes into role play mode and says, okay, I'm going to act as, Rachel from XYZ company, or whatever the name of their company is. And you be the customer and ask me questions. And then they ask questions and it leads them to whatever the preferable outcome is that they wanted for it to be, to sort of give them a demo of how that works. So that's what that is. Is A2P 10DLC part of the onboarding? Yes, it is. The Extendly team takes care of the A2P. And by the way, there is, I think, 97 or 98% first time try success rate with A2P, meaning your A2Ps will get approved much faster by using the team at Extendly. What account plans did you begin with, and what was the startup budget? So the plan that you need for this is the $497 high level plan from High Level. It's there's a 30-day trial on that, and if you're brand new to High Level, I would say maybe use our affiliate link there. but obviously you don't need to. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up for HighLevel, grab the 497 plan, and you'll get 30-day trial there. And then your next investment is going to be the 24.95 package that we just mentioned, which gives you 5 onboardings and 6 months of support as well. So your total startup cost, once HighLevel builds you, is going to be $3,000. Right? Your first month startup cost is $2,500. The second month is an additional $500, and $500 a month thereon. And if you execute this in the manner that I did and actually put in the work that's needed, you should be able to build. I landed 3 customers, which are covering $400 to $500 per month in cost for me already. And I shared my $499 per month plan with them, and I gave them discounts because they're my beta customers, right? So I gave them discounts there to be able to sign them up. But yeah, if you did that, you sign up a few customers in the first month, you should be able to cover your cost of the ongoing expense thereafter.
And someone asked if the 297 plan for HighLevel doesn't work for the snapshot. I think it does, right?
It works. So any plan works for the snapshot itself. However, even the $97 plan does. But for you to be able to successfully execute without more tech headaches, you need the 497 plan, which has a SaaS configurator in it and the rebilling options in it, because people are going to use your voice AI and they are going to be sending text messages as well, and you want to be able to rebill those costs forward to them. You also want to be able to control which features they get access to. For all of that, you need the SaaS configurator, which is, like Melissa said, also referenced as SaaS mode sometimes. So that's what you need, which is why the $497 plan from HighLevel is recommended. If you are just getting started, you can start out at the $97 plan and then upgrade as you go, or once you land your first customer, and so on and so forth. And then set up the SaaS configurator there. But just know you're going to have to do it at some point. That's the case.
Is there any other questions for today's session? We still have some bonuses available, just so you're clear if you were considering it. Again, you get access to the snapshot itself that Band has built off Wahi AI from. You'll get access to also 6 months of white label tech support. You'll get 5 done for you onboardings and the recordings from the last bootcamp session. This is the only time to get those bonuses, $24.95, getextendly.com/AI. We'd love to see you on the inside. For those of you that already joined, thanks so much for your trust in us. We can't wait to crush it for you. Anything else?
Melissa asked, did you do the toll-free number or local number for A2P? Melissa, local number, the local businesses that I'm connecting with, there'll be local numbers for themselves. For myself right now, I also got a local number, but I am going to also get a toll-free number as well, just because my SaaS isn't necessarily local. It is nationwide, or it can even be worldwide as well. So for that reason, I'm going to get a toll-free number for myself as well. All right. Okay, no more questions in the Q&A. All of those questions have been answered. Let's see.
Yeah,
That's
Ahmad, of course. Yeah, he's still running his company 100%.
all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and we will see you later. Have an amazing rest of the day. Thanks again, and bye-bye.